It's Jana here at Styles and Smiles. I just wanted to pop in real quick because I know I haven't done a video in a little while, but I have had people ask me some tips and suggestions about using dry shampoo. So I wanted to do a video today just about dry shampoo. It's getting pretty popular. It's kind of funny because when I first learned about it back in beauty school days, 100 years ago, it was kind of just used for like people that are totally bedridden, and it wasn't really something that was used very much. It was just kind of a powder thing that you do and sprinkle in people's hair, but it's really popular now, so I want to tell you guys a little bit about it. What it is, it comes in like an aerosol can now. It's usually some kind of a powder. You spray it in your hair and it helps to absorb all your oil. So I have left my hair really greasy for you guys because it's one of those things that helps you to be able to stretch out how many days between washes, especially if you get really greasy hair, or if you're like me where my hair is super dry on the end, so I don't like to wash it very often, but it does tend to get oily at the scalp because your scalp is trying to moisturize your dry hair. So you tend to get oily up here, dry down here, or you can get super oily everywhere. So what this stuff does, I've already done it on this side of my hair. I don't know if you can tell, but this side is much more matte, a lot less shiny than this side. See the difference? So then this way you can say, oh, I don't want to take a shower today, or I don't want to wash my hair anyway. You know, you can take a shower, wash, but not wash your hair because that ends up taking forever in the shower, plus that much more time styling your hair. You just don't have time for that, right? So we have this cool dry shampoo that gives your hair a little bit more body, and it gives it some texture so you can style your hair. It looks like you've just done it without having to spend all that time styling your hair. So I talked to the ladies at the beauty supply place, the professional beauty supply, just to find out what are the more popular kinds, what people really like, because people, you know, I have people ask me about it. So the one that they told me that is the most popular, their best seller, is this one by Wella that's called Dry Me. So this is one that anything I'm going to recommend, I'm never going to recommend anything you can just buy at Walmart unless you buy it at the Walmart salon. Grocery stores, nothing of that's going to be good. I mean, you know, it'll be dry shampoo, but it's not going to be good. Watch my other shampoo videos for that. Anyway, so this is Wella Dry Me. And what this one is, it's a really popular one. It's made from tapioca starch. So rather than just putting like talcum powder in your hair, that just will absorb it, this actually is a tapioca starch. So, and it goes on clear as well, so it can work for any hair color. Some people like to have ones that have color in it, especially if you have darker hair. The other one that they told me that people really like is by AG, and AG has a couple colors. They have a dark brown, they have a jet black, and then they have like a white and a clear. So they actually have it in the different colors, and those ones are really nice, especially if you dye your hair, if you color your hair dark colors and you start getting those roots coming in. If you use this black or dark brown of the dry shampoo, it can also help kind of cover up those roots as well as absorb the oil. So what it does, like I said, it's this tapioca starch. It absorbs the oils and then makes it not so greasy, and then you just brush it through. So I'm going to show you how to do some of this dry shampoo for those of you that have never done it before. What you're going to do, I'm not going to do it on the very top of my hair, but I'm going to lift up just right there by my part. I'm just going to take a little section, and I'm just going to, not too close to the scalp, but kind of. You want to do this more at the scalp where it's going to be greasy. So I'm going to do it that part that I lift up as well as that part that's down. And then I'm going to lift up another bit, and I'm going to just do it right at that base. And then I'm going to flip that over. And this, it kind of feels really cool on there because it is this aerosol. So it's cool on there, but I'm also want to give my hair a little bit more body. Because you know when your hair is all greasy and it gets so heavy and weighed down, it's so flat to your head. So this, not only am I absorbing the grease, but I'm trying to lift it and pull it away from my head at the same time. And do that a little bit more here. And I'm going to wait until it doesn't feel so cold. Put it back down. And then if you feel like there's still a little bit, we can spray a little bit more in there, kind of pulling it out. If it's not totally close to your scalp, sometimes it's out a little bit more. Okay, so I'm going to Just let that cool in my hair for a second so where it doesn't feel cold. And then I'm just going to take my brush and just kind of brush it through. And that way it gets down those strands to absorb those oils. And so you remember how greasy my bangs were and how flat they were? Look at that. Now it doesn't look quite so matte. And give it a little bit of volume. Just kind of brush it through. And so you do the same thing in the back. Since I already did this side, I'm not going to show you that side. But man, this side seriously feels so much better than that greasy. So I'm going to do a teeny bit more down here just because that underneath was pretty greasy. I haven't washed my hair since I did it on Thanksgiving. So it's been just about 5 days, which is about, I should have washed my hair today. But I didn't feel like taking a shower this morning, so I didn't wash my hair. So that's why this is a good day to do this. I'll probably wash it tomorrow. But I usually wash my hair about once a week, usually once within the week, not like 7 days between washing, but usually once within the week, usually every like 5 or 6 days I wash my hair. So this can help stretch it out when you start to get really greasy. I have such dry hair though that I don't even need this on day 2. I would be doing this, for me, more like day 4 or 5 when I get really too lazy. So you let that kind of go in there and then just brush it through so it gets all through all of your hair. And then that way you can let your scalp moisturize your hair that's dry down at the ends without looking super greasy at the top. So the reason that your scalp gets so greasy is because it's trying to moisturize your hair. So before you wash, or even before you're doing your dry shampoo, try and brush those oils all down through your hair so that the dry parts do get the oils that they need. So brush it down before doing any dry shampoo or before washing your hair. And then that way it will start to like balance out. It won't be so greasy. It's just, if you don't ever brush those oils through, your scalp is saying, my hair is dry and I'm making more and more and more and more oils. So make sure you're letting your hair absorb those oils. And then you can do the dry shampoo. And see, look at how non-shiny my hair is now. I mean, it's still shiny like healthy, but it's not greasy shiny. And it's not so plastered to my scalp anymore. Because look, I can do this. I mean, I could back comb it. My hair doesn't back comb, but with this dry shampoo, I bet I could back comb because it gives it that little bit of texture. So you have that little bit of play to your hair. And that's what's nice about it. You could even use it, you know, on your day 2 and stuff if you need some more texture. If you get that hair that starts to get really flat, this gives it that volume and texture. So anyways, that's my tips on dry shampoo. So I've got the Wella Dry Me, and then the AG with the different colors if you need that to help cover up your roots, or if you feel like it does give you, if it starts to look like the ones that you have. Sometimes they have them that are light colored. If they are blonde, you don't want to use that on your dark hair because you don't want to be able to see it. You don't want to look like you have powder in your hair. So anyways, if you have any more questions for me, I would love to answer them for you. And make sure you follow our YouTube channel and give our video a like if it's something that you learned, and make sure you share it. Thanks so much.